Has one Citroën in trouble, but the leading works C4 of Sebastian Loeb has put in another faultless display on stages 15 and 16. With hopes fading in both championships, then Malcolm Wilson will ensure that he gives Hirvonen every chance he can to make a late bid for the driver's title. Francois Duval, as expected, begins to ease off the pace to allow Miko back into third. The Belgian has proved he has the speed to beat him, but Francois dutifully obeys team orders. With fastest times of both stages 16 and 17, Hirvonen gratefully passes his teammate to move up to third and a crucial possible extra championship point. Plenty of changes on the leaderboard as we move into the final stage then. Hirvonen is back up to third while following Arthurs off. Everyone else behind has gained a place. But with one stage to go, Latvala is still just 2.9 seconds ahead of Atkinson. Loeb is just 4 kilometres away from another dominant win. The last stage of the Rally de España is coming up in a few minutes. Welcome back to the final day of the Rally de Catalunya, where for some of the runners further back it's been a bruising finale. Comrade Rautenbach began the day in 11th. But a mistake on stage 13 would end the Citroën Privateers rally.
50. No, wheels broke it. Yeah. Okay.
It's been a disappointing weekend for Suzuki. Tony Gardemeister had been left well off the pace after damaging a wheel on day one. On the final day, a puncture would cause more frustration, but the Finn held on to finish 13th. Federico Villagra is an expert on South American gravel, but on European tarmac, the Argentinian still has much to learn. He's currently in 12th. While Federico's teammate Henning Solberg has freely admitted he too has no idea how to drive flat out on sealed surfaces, the Norwegian wins the battle of the Munchies forwards to finish 11th. Brice Tirabassi can take satisfaction away from his debut in a World Rally car. The former junior world champion will be back at his home event in Corsica next week and will aim to improve on the 10th place he's on course for here. While Matt Wilson has recovered from early problems to claim the final manufacturer's championship point for Stobart Ford by finishing in 9th. Fellow young gun Andreas Mikkelsen, meanwhile, was another beneficiary of Irmo Arber's late retirement to claim the final point-scoring place, his second top 8 finish of the year.
Kort flat 5 venstre pluss, 50, kort 4 høyre, 60.
The final stage of the rally is all that remains, the sprint through the 4 kilometres of La Serra d'Almos. There is still one more fight for position to be decided, that for 6th between Atkinson and Latvala. The Finn begins the final test less than 3 seconds ahead. If he beats that target time, the position will be his. There's not much in it. Yes, with just over a second to spare, Latvala secures 6th and finally gets a strong finish under his belt after a disappointing sequence of rallies. Petter Solberg is in his now familiar 5th place spot, while the Norwegian will be frustrated to not yet be truly competitive in the hatchback Impreza. This has, though, been another solid rally for Subaru. Ahead, though, Mikko Hirvonen may have needed Duval to pull over to help him finish 3rd, but there have been signs that the Fords are getting closer to the tarmac pace of the Citroëns, and with his 4th podium finish on asphalt, the 6 points mean his championship hopes live on.
I really have to thank Francois. He was real team player now and helped me to get 1 point more, so it's the best we could get.
While for the 10th time in his career, Danny Sordo is on course to finish 2nd. A glorious home win wasn't to be, but as was the case all season, Danny has done exactly what his team needed him to. A fine weekend for Danny and co-driver Mark Martin.
It's great result, no, because it's considering it's 1st and 2nd, no? But it's really hard, it's very, very fast. But of course I will try in the next rally, no?
And what can we say about Sebastian Loeb that hasn't already been said? It's been another devastating display of driving from the championship leader on tarmac. It's his 4th consecutive win in Spain and another big step towards a record-breaking 5th successive driver's title.
Okay.
And his wife Sabrine is one of the first to welcome her husband at the finish line.
Really happy. Really happy also to do a 1-2 with Danny for Citroën for the Manufacturer Championship. It's really a good operation.
So Loeb claims his 9th win of the season, and it was probably his easiest. Sordo makes it another Citroën lockout, whilst Hirvonen gratefully accepts 3rd from his teammate Duval, and with it, a vital extra point. Peter Solberg takes a resilient 5th, whilst Latvala held off Atkinson for a confidence-boosting 6th. The Abu Dhabi Spirit of the Rally is awarded to the Guardia Civil for their 18 years of work with Rally Catalunya, providing traffic control as well as policing the stages. This is their last year with the event, as they're due to be merged with the Catalan police force. And once again, there are celebrations back at Citroën.
Sebastian, congratulations. You made that look really easy, was it?
Today, yes, but at the start of the rally, no. It was really a big fight with Danny all the first day and also the second day. Then we had a good lead and we were able to slow down a bit, but to take it easy. But you know, it was an interesting rally at the start.
I'm happy, of course, the 2nd place, no, because it's very important for Citroën for the championship, no, 1st and 2nd here. But of course, it's really hard because I tried to push in the first day a lot. I pushing, but Sebastian is all the time faster and it's really hard, no?
We really lost all the ground on the first 3 stages, and that's the big disappointment, I think, because since then we've been very, very strong. So hopefully, you know, we at least now we can go from here to Corsica knowing that the drivers have got the confidence, they're absolutely happy with the setup.
So after all that, Loeb's victory gives him a 12-point lead over Hirvonen in the Drivers' Championship. Sordo's 2nd place helps him move 17 clear of Chris Atkinson. In the manufacturers, a 3rd maximum haul in a row for Citroën means they increase their lead over Ford to a daunting 27 points. Subaru in 3rd increased the gap to Stobart to 25. And next up, the crews head straight to Corsica for the final tarmac round of the season. There's no time for any rest, with just 4 days before the competition heats up again at the Rallye de France. There's a full preview on WRC.com, plus Sebastian Loeb demonstrates the latest safety features on modern road cars. And see how the drivers enjoyed some thrills of their own in the Portaventura theme park. But for now, it's time for Sebastian Loeb to celebrate his 9th win of the season as his unbeaten run on tarmac continues. We're straight off to Corsica for round 13, but from Spain, it's hasta luego.